Alright guys, here's a couple of V5 benchmarks I managed to climb today, both on the third try that day, but I think this one was 6 tries in total. That pinch is a little difficult. This move was pretty hard because it's just a tiny hold. Honestly, all the difficulty, in my opinion, from these problems come from the holds being small, or just shit. Like, I don't really have any trouble with any other portion, like not the body positioning, not like the pulling power. It's really just how crappy is the hold. Like I can do big dynos. So that's not the biggest dyno in the world, but I can do dynos like this, no problem. It's really just the freaking size of the hold that makes things difficult for me. Now, I'm getting stronger, and I'm look at that heel hook working for me. I'm getting stronger in my legs as well, which helps maintain body tension. So it's a matter of time. My fingers will get stronger and stronger. Now trying this one will definitely get my fingers strong. Those holds are freaking tiny. The start position of this, I will say, is a little difficult, but again, it's mostly because the hold sucks ass. If it was a bigger hold, I wouldn't have any issue. You know, here's a little what it looks like. You're gonna have to pinch it. There's the hold I'm going to, also pretty gnarly. This is on a 40-degree wall too, guys, so this totally sucks ass. This is the easiest move with your left hand on the big hold now. Did manage to do this one without a ton of trouble, but just hanging on to these two holds, it's freaking brutal. It hurts like ass. Here's a close-up of them. They're both awkward pinches. This one especially is a very strange one. Yeah, it's just difficult, man. Now, after a few tries, I did manage to finally do this one move, which I've not done the other several days. I've tried this a few times. So I was happy with that, but I still hadn't done the bottom two moves. So I tried one more time, really tried to maintain tension. I actually reached the hold there, but my foot slipped at the end. Went ahead and got back on and really tried to get that. Kind of, again, lost my footing, but at least I grabbed it. But yeah, dude, I'm not the most skilled climber. I'm not gonna claim that I'm like very skilled, but I understand how to move my body, how to shift my center of gravity, stuff like this. I've been an athlete most of my life, so I'm pretty well coordinated. Especially feel like doing martial arts and grappling, especially, kind of taught me how to, shift my weight and stuff like this, and coordinate myself, like head to toe, from fingers to toes, in the case of climbing. But the weakest link, man, is always literally just how strong my hands are. So I'm gonna keep on working on that. I'm still doing the Tabatas, on the hangboards, and still doing the freaking, maybe once a week or so, doing the thick bar lifts. I'm gonna keep on moonboarding and climbing outside and just challenging myself, to do hard, difficult problems that I can't do maybe on the first couple of tries, even the first freaking 20 tries, but eventually I will be strong enough to do so. Though I will say, working the Nordic curls has helped. I don't know if you noticed that freaking sick ass high heel hook I got. And then I had to lock in with my hamstrings to freaking reach over and like match that last hold of that second problem I showed. It wasn't the first problem. It wasn't the first problem I showed. But anyway, feeling pretty happy about that. The whole posterior chain, guys, is getting stronger. And yeah, man, I feel, again, I'm not a friggin' expert, but in my opinion, strength training is so freaking essential, guys. Just do it. Pepper it into your workouts. You can take an entire block of time, like 4 to 8 weeks or something, and do some serious strength training, or you can just do what I've been doing lately, which is just kind of pepper it into the everyday, you know? I mean, the Nordic curls, some days that's all I do. I just kind of warm up with like a thick band and take tension off from there until I'm doing like, unassisted reps. That might take 20 or 30 minutes. And that'll be, my whole workout. Just doing that one fucking exercise. Today, for instance, I did kettlebell swings into like goblet squats. I was just doing those as part of my warm up. Went up to freaking 80-pound kettlebell for 5 reps. And also warm up, I just did like a single pull up from 20 millimeters with weight attached to me. Pulled up, went down to about 90 degrees, locked off for a few seconds, and then slowed all the way down, tried to stretch as much as I could, and then came down. It was maybe like 7 or 8 seconds under tension. You know what I mean? Went up to about 55 pounds today. I could have done more, but I was focused on moonboarding instead. Like just doing that kind of stuff, like consistently, it doesn't even necessarily have to be structured. Like just doing that shit, I think really, really helps over time. Just my opinion, just my experience. Anyway, that's about it, guys. Keep on crushing out there, keep getting stronger in whatever you're doing. Keep improving. Have fun. Peace.